What's going on, y'all? So today we are going to be using this other team that I built with Cobalion. Super fun team. I would say the one thing that could potentially be a problem about this team in terms of like trying to set it up the way you really want is just the Assault Vest on Cobalion. Like, Cobalion is good with Assault Vest, but the fact that you can't protect it on the turn that you're tailwinding means that you technically like don't really have like a free beat up setup. You have to either waste a Dynamax turn or you have to like start something else and maybe like sack it, which you would never really want to do. You could start like Tailwind Water Spout, right? And then just like try to get them to take out Kyogre late game Cobalion sweep. Technically that's probably the best way to do it, right? But this team also has really threatening other options, mainly the Life Orb Zapdos, just doing really big damage. We do have the Weakness Policy Solgaleo, and we also have a Lumberry Landorus, which is great against Sun teams. So yeah, we've got a lot of options. I do think this is a really good team, and I'm excited to use it. In practice, I did find that Choice Scarf was really useful, as well as Wide Guard. Wide Guard was probably more useful than anything, so, you know, those little choices hopefully will pay off. But unlike the Durant team, we definitely don't just always try to use Cobalion on this, like, at all. You know, that's not the way to use this. Oh, this can be annoying. What does Tailwind really matter when you're quashed and or burned? I mean, we can lead like Whim's Landorus. I'm not saying we can't. Zapdos might actually be our best lead here. I think Whim's Zapdos makes a lot of sense with Kyogre in the back. And Solgaleo is not like bad against their team or Cobalion. Landorus, Cobalion. I'm gonna bring Landorus. Like, if they have a support Thundurus, that's gonna be really annoying. Restart set. I think the question is, should we try to just get big damage right now? Because they're not really putting on any pressure on my side of the field. Like, I think I can waste a turn, like, putting just a lot of damage out on the Groudon. Okay, they have a a Scarf Groudon. I'm basically just trying to avoid getting like fake out max flared into my Whims. But they could quash, right? Like, you just quash. Because that gets around Tailwind. Rude Boy base. Yeah, I guess I could have been on the lookout for that. I'm actually going to bring out Landorus. This is looking pretty bad. I actually should have probably flew into the other slot. Okay, well, I mean, did you really think I was going to double protect my guy? Like... Annoying. Okay, so now... That's... They played that very smart. That's... We're still doing damage here though, man. Unfortunately, we do have a Scarf, which might not be the worst. I mean... I think that double switch out really won them the game, and I was a bit foolish for not just going for Rock Slide. What I want to do here is technically I want to do this. Let me think. I honestly, like, probably should have just gone for Origin Pulse at this point. Yeah, I actually think that I threw by not going for Origin Pulse. Because if you really think about it, like, how did that actually make sense? We do this. Do this. The problem, though, is gonna be the speed tie with the Charizard, because we're gonna speed tie Charizard right now, and that's pretty much gonna determine whether or not we lose. Okay, so we speed tie Charizard, and then we speed tie the. Oh god, this sucks. Okay. That was so mean. We had to win 2 speed ties right there. At least we won, man. Crap. I did not play well. At least I felt like, I don't know, like, things happen, like. Okay, that was not a speed tie. That was not a speed tie. Yeah, so, no, we just won. That's really all it comes down to is, in the end, we made the plays that we needed to make. So, yeah, it was a scary game. They had Rock Slide, P-Blades, Blood was Rock Tomb. My god, dude. Like, could you do something else, please? Foul Play, Sucker Punch, Disable, and Protect, my guy. Heat Wave, Hurricane Blast, man. Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, you really should not be running your Charizard that way, honestly. And the eject button was really annoying. We didn't see if they had Quash. They had Ally Switch, Foul Play, Sunny Day, and Trick, right? So they actually didn't have Quash. Okay. So generally, Zapdos Whim is not like the worst lead in the world here. Landorus is also not a bad lead. Landorus is probably really nice in the back here. And then we just bring Kyogre. I mean, Kyogre needs to be careful because it has to choice into one thing for the rest of the game, right? But Wild Charge. We could have started Solgaleo is what I was thinking about. Like, you could actually just go for Tailwind plus Solgaleo here, and I think that would be your best way to setting up a late game that is good against Gastrodon. See if I need Tailwind. Ugh. What an annoying Pokemon. Am I a clown? Like, is that what I am? Am I just a literal clown here? Like, why would you ever make that play unless you just expect me to have a Tailwind? Or, I mean, Taunt, which I guess, yeah, that's what they expected, right? Like, God, dude, they just freaking clowned me so hard. Like, that's so aggravating. And they're actually gonna Dynamax it, dude. Like, god dang. And then they're gonna Hailstorm. The real question is, will they max guard next turn? Because if I can catch them max guarding next turn, just to try to take out Zapdos, that would be pretty big. I feel like they might not do that though, just because of how annoyingly they've been playing. Yeah. So they're playing really annoying. They do max guard though. And then they, yeah. So not really much Zapdos can do. We can switch it out just because, and then we can just protect. So this gets a little bit complicated here, right? Like, because yes, I have a +1. We technically both have +1s. So I really have to like try to read what they're gonna do here. And I have to just Ice Beam and honestly, I guess just Rock Slide. I'm a little bit worried about the amount of damage it'll do. Yeah, like what is that, dude? That's like pitiful. I should have just Earthquaked. If they flinch, okay. So that'll make a difference. Because now we can withdraw Kyogre and we can just click Earthquake. So we withdraw Kyogre into Zapdos and we Earthquake. That should be GG's. Let's see if they click P-Blades or if they click Rock Slide. Fire Punch. Still should be GG's. And I am going to go for Water Spout. Like, there is a possibility that for some reason Groudon has the ability to live this, which would be, like, not only annoying, but, like, kind of crazy. But I still think at this point, like... Okay. It looked close. It really looked close, honestly. Like, not very enjoyable. I don't know if they know I have Scarf, but yeah. See, that's why the Scarf Ogre actually does kind of make a difference on this team, because, like, we wouldn't have won if we didn't have Scarf Ogre, so. Yeah. But, I mean, what this team really showcases is, like, more than the ability to set up Cobalion, which is more or less kind of hard to set up sometimes, like, Zapdos and Landorus are just good. Not only are they good, they're pretty darn good together. So there's that. We've got a pretty standard boy here. We do have an AV, which, yeah, so I mean, we still took it out, luckily. It was nice that this thing took itself out the Hail Chip. It was really nice that we got rid of this thing. Yeah. Well, that game certainly didn't start well, did it? Like, after I saw the Gastrodon, I was like, oh yeah, now I remember how this game was. We targeted straight into Gastrodon turn one, just double up. Yuck. Should I just start Whim's Cobalion and just say, I mean, I'm gonna try it, like, Let's go Whim's Cobalion with what would technically be my best play here? Let's think about that for a second. Landorus is not terrible. I think I'm gonna just bring Landorus Kyogre in the back. Does that work? Landorus Zapdos could work even better, honestly. But do we really just sacrifice all of our legendaries? Oh, man. You know what? We'll have a fun match. And, I mean, if we just get wrecked in like 2 seconds, we're obviously just gonna probably do a 4th match. And I don't know. Yveltal Grim, okay. The one way this goes bad is if they have fake out Yveltal. Or you know what I mean, fake out Grim. Look at that beard, my guy. Did you just see that? My guy bearded up. You, God, dude. Like, anything except for a fake out Grim, and we would have been fine. I'm just gonna double them up. Like, I kinda have to. It's... If they have, like, fake tears or something, that's really bad. Max Darkness can probably just one-shot me. I mean, realistically, this was, like, the perfect Cobalion game if we just didn't face a fake-out Grimmsnarl. Because imagine, like... Dude, are you serious? And we have the Assault Vest, so we live, but, like, my god. I probably should have Steel Spiked the what's his name and just Thunderbolted, given the amount of like how low their health was. But you never know. Like Yveltal could have actually lived that Thunderbolt, so I think that was probably important. And now we just try to run away with Kyogre. Or no, we don't have Kyogre. Jesus Christ. We don't even have Kyogre. They probably have like a full-blown Zacian. Freaking fully, my guy. Okay, well, we're pretty screwed here, but obviously I'm gonna Steel Spike the Grim, and I'm gonna Heat Wave. Why was it fast? Like, could we have not with that? That's a big deal. Okay. This is not at all over, which is good. I'm going to Earthquake and try to protect, which might seem like it doesn't really make that much sense, honestly. I don't like how fast they are. So let's see, because they're burned, I think what I do right now is I just go for that Earthquake again, and I'm actually gonna Hurricane the Gastro. It's not over. They decided that it is over though, so I mean, they missed enough moves, you know, like, how many times can you miss Play Rough before you get tilted, if we're being honest, like, so, cool. We won 3 matches with this team. It felt good. They did have the fake out, which sucked a lot. But at least that'll get us up to a pretty decent rank again. So, hope you guys did enjoy. Pretty nuts stuff no matter what. I do really think Landorus and Zapdos thrive together, and, you know, we'll have to see what happens in the next one, so thanks for tuning in, and peace out.